Hi there, this is Keep It Real Blabs. You can tell by my name, we don't like liars around here, and we like to talk a lot. A lot of BS, mostly, but we have fun. If this is your first time here, welcome. Get comfortable. We have fun here. Um, we have fun here. Give me, sub, like the video if you like it, or give me a thumbs down. It's all good, We're all friends here. We can be besties, all right? And if you're coming back, welcome back. Love to see you back here. Um, I'm feeling I'm a little bit in the dumps, but as adults, we keep it pushing, don't we? So, what we're going to be doing is not dwelling on those bad feelings, and we're gonna be productive. So let's go into Miss Amberlynn's latest video. I thought this was it, but this is the ankle. Yeah, I probably should have done this before, right? Okay. Oh wow. Okay, shutting down mentally and sharing emotional childhood photos. Why excuse me, why would you think she would? I believe that Amber does everything. Excuse me, jeez. I believe Amber does everything very like there's a plan for everything that she does. I forget the word. Um I think she's showing this because of things that came out, such as the PDF shit. Um I think that was I at first I thought no, that was an accident. I don't think it was an accident anymore. I do believe she's a freaking major creep. And she's always shown evidence of that. And the fact that she went back and uh deleted those videos says a lot more than she ever wanted to say. So let's go and Alexa, shut up, please. Let's go into this and see what is bothering her now, because I don't know what day was this.
Because in my last
Oh wait,
vlog,
okay,
hey
let's go
guys,
back.
welcome to a new vlog.
January
So today
22nd.
is January 22nd,
So
and
we
I just
are
wanted to come
on
on
the
here and
second.
update you guys because in my last vlog, like I was going.
We're 10 days. What was going on during this? I don't remember. I know this was definitely after the TikTok. I mean, not the TikTok thing. The Instagram thing. But did you guys see the TikTok that she put up? I mean, talk about cheesy and desperation and just an utter mess. That is so freaking messy. She's acting as if Emily passed away. So stupid. If you guys haven't checked it out, you should. All right, let's do
Going
this.
through mental health, and I still am.
It, why doesn't she finish that? I'm going through mental health. But difficulties in mental health? I mean, we all have mental health. That's like me saying, I'm going through physical health. It means nothing.
I'm trying not to let it like get in the way of my everyday life. Like I really do just want to rot in.
I mean, her everyday life is rotting, is it not? Whether she's rotting in the sofa or she's rotting on her bed, that's her life. I don't know what she's talking about because she couldn't go to bingo.
Bed, but I'm not going to allow that. So I did get up, do my daily things and showered, put on a little bit of makeup because I do have quite a few cameos. So I am going to be
I'm so disappointed that people are actually buying her cameos. Like, what is wrong with you?
actress Lynn, but it's not really even acting. Like I'm so appreciative of any.
Amber, it's called being an adult. It kind of going full circle right now. When I first started this, I said I wasn't feeling all that great. Yeah, so we have bad days. We have good days. We have extra bad days. You still have to do what needs to be done, and you have to do absolutely nothing there. You have practically no hobbies. All your hobbies are just sitting down. You don't move at all. You're definitely not getting endorphins, from Working out helps with that, with depression and all this nonsense. But no, she knows better than everybody.
Anyone who is actually like buying my cameos, because that's like your hard-earned money and I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, and you
So
give
I literally
absolutely
want to
nothing.
like give my all, even though like deep
When she says she gives her all, that means she just put on her eyeliner and that's it. She called it a day.
within, I am not doing the greatest. And last night I cut my hair. I have been doing really good with that. I do it every 2 months, and it's honestly drastically helping with my hair. For the longest time, like I
Can you
didn't cut
stop?
it, and it's so
Jesus.
easy, like especially when you have long hair to
I
just
don't know. Is that like a tick for anyone else when people just keep messing with their hair? Like, stop it. Leave your freaking hair alone.
trim it yourself. So I took off a few inches and it just feels so much better. Also, since switching to Pantene, I have always stood by Pantene. I stopped using it.
So you need a deep conditioner. You desperately need a deep conditioner. I bought those bonnets that you attach hit the blower to the end of it. I put the conditioner on, I put that little bonnet, put my the blower on, it heats up, leave it there for like 15 minutes. Hair comes out looking and feeling so good. But I need a trim though.
My hair turned to shit, but my hair has turned to shit for like a multitude of reasons. But now that I'm back to the Pantene game, I noticed
Does she I don't know why am I even asking this Amber? I was gonna ask, does she even take like any vitamins, anything? I doubt it. She like literally the only kind of vitamin or mineral or anything that she's getting is like the B12 because it's in the semaglutide if she's still doing that because I mean the way she eats it just I don't know. But yeah, like she desperately needs a good multivitamin. She needs iron. She's been saying that she's anemic for like forever. She's done absolutely nothing about that. She just uses that as another illness.
my hair
And
improve.
then she says oh that she's tired because she's anemic or something like that, but it's not because of the amount of weight that she's carrying. It's crazy.
Again. So I'm just trying to figure it out. It's just like a hair journey. So as much as I don't want to, because I'm still like down on the dumps, I'm gonna walk all the way to storage and I'm gonna put my Christmas stuff in.
Guys, she's gonna hike all the way to the storage area that's in her own apartment complex. I mean, what a freaking trooper, huh?
There, and I also have this extra fan, so I'm gonna put that in my storage as well.
Mm. Was that the fan that she took to Emily's? I think it is. She's no wonder she's like really, really depressed. She's just thinking about that freaking sorry, unattractive woman. Um, but my goodness, girl,
Alrighty, I made it safe and sound.
that body is a
So
nightmare.
I'm gonna take everything off my little wagon.
Oof.
I'm gonna set this like over here in the corner.
Wow. I know, we get kind of used to seeing her body and stuff like that. Um, to the point like when my boyfriend first watched one of the videos when he saw her body, he was like, "Holy shit!" And I was just like, "Oh, she actually looks a little bit smaller." You know, it gets skewed a bit, but wow, wow, those arms are like. I mean, she can't. Can she even? Wow. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I mean, she has cellulite on her arms. I'm sorry I'm harping on this, but sometimes it's just It's just flabbergasting. Is that a word? I'm flabbergasted. I'm appalled.
Okay, so I put my Christmas stuff there. I am gonna keep this in here because it takes up too much room in my apartment. When I need it, I'll just come get it. There we go.
That's probably something that you should be keeping in the apartment. Um, if she needs it, she's definitely not going to want to come over here and walk to the storage area to then use it somewhere else. Like, just keep that shit in the apartment. I think most of them are collapsible, no?
I think Twinkie might have made a little doggo friend, by the way, before I came in here. I took her out, and I think we have a new neighbor because I've never seen that dog before, but it was so sweet. Now I'm going to check my mail because I have a couple packages and I'm echoing, so I'm gonna
I'm drinking my green juice and it looks gross. I'm sorry.
go.
It literally looks like
Hi
vomit.
guys, so it is January 23rd, so it is the next day.
You know what? As basic as it is, these types of like raglan, is that what it's called? Like the baseball type tops, raglan. I don't understand. I don't really know how it's pronounced. I love those. I freaking love those. And I love black and gray together. I have a shirt that's black that looks a lot like this actually. Let's see what's back there. Alex Ada, what is that? Is that a Barbie thing? No. What is this? Saga? Is that anime? Not anime. Hentai? Oh god. I hope I don't get railed. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I did stop filming yesterday. So just a real quick Amazon haul that I got yesterday. I got another perfume because I am trying to do out with the old, in with the new. As you can see, all my perfume
Um Out with the old should be all these bad habits, Amber, not freaking perfume. Out with these habits and in with therapy. In with eating for your health. She just she is so shallow, man. So shallow.
is here, which I will be actually putting it in my closet. I am starting like a spring cleaning, even though it's not spring yet. Just going through all my stuff and just like really cleaning.
I'm actually doing that too. Um, I like to open my window since it's pretty cool. It's not cool, it's freaking cold. It keeps me like just moving around, and I've been having to take out, a lot of shit from my closet, figure out what to do with it, throw it out, donate it, whatever needs to be done. I mean, I'm not gonna be donating clothes that are falling apart. That's just, but yeah.
From the top to the bottom. It's enjoyable for me. It's very therapeutic. And this behind me is looking absolutely hecticana. So I'm going to be taking every
Yeah, we
single
still
thing
using that word. Let's work you to. Let's put you at 1.2.
off of here and just going through it all, dusting
Oh,
it.
so she does have the dainty girl whatever candle there. So I saw someone was able to buy the shirt before, before they broke up. So, even though I said I didn't want it, I really wish I had it now. Cause that's like Amberlynn history kind of thing.
And then just like completely like redecorating. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah.
so I don't know how to fully pronounce this, but it's acai something or other. And when I
Acai
sprayed it
bye.
yesterday, like, oh my God, I was like, damn, that smells so good. It's very
Damn,
florally.
she doesn't freaking do anything to. I hope that thing doesn't turn into like what is a cellulitis? That is freaking crazy.
And free, but it's like subtle. It's nothing too crazy. And then also because Valentine's Day is coming up, I got these cute little wooden decorative pieces. One says Kiss Me, XOXO, and Be Mine. I thought they were super cute. And they just set up like this. So when I
So
rearrange all this,
so I'm guessing by this time she and Emily were already having issues because she has not been mentioning Emily at all. Um like this would have been the perfect time to just be like, I can't wait to like, spend Valentine's Day with her or whatever, even if they weren't spending it together. Like you're gonna talk about your partner, right? If you're talking about Valentine's Day. So I think she was most likely already broken up with. by this time, and she was just hoping and praying that they can smooth things over. But I'm kind of thinking that she was broken up with already. What do you guys think?
I think I want to keep up this one all year round because it's cute.
I don't know if anybody else has said this in the other reactions. Since I started making reactions, I don't really watch others because it'll influence what I say, and I don't want that to happen. But I usually do watch the ankles after I make mine.
Cute and it's pink. So a couple updates. I did end
It's
up
pink.
finishing The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden, and I gave it a 3.25 out of 5 stars. I will say I was not expecting the twist. I feel like the twist is a lot better in this one than it was in her first book, which is just The Housemaid. But I feel like The Housemaid was more entertaining, so that's why I gave that one 4 stars out of 5. And now
Did you guys have you guys been I think that's a TikTok thing, right? Um I believe I have it on Kindle, The Housemaid. But yeah, whenever she talks about books, I wish she would just go a little bit more in depth into it. As in like what are the themes of the book and stuff like that, instead of just like the twist. Yeah, it's a twist. It's a suspense mystery kind of thing, right? I love suspense books. I love horror books, all that stuff. But like she doesn't really say anything besides the twist was this, the twist was that. And it's like, all right. Ward D. Bitch, that's what you should be. An
I'm
award.
actually about halfway through
I need to stop calling her bitch. I do. I mean, it's the Bronx in me, you know. Call everybody bitch.
Ward D by Frida McFadden. I'm kind of in like a Frida McFadden era of my life. So I want to read a few of her books because so many people recommend them and I've never read any of her books. And so far I'm enjoying them. So another thing I want
You
to
know
update
what?
on is I
I
finally
am
have
going to put that in my um to read or authors to check out because
memberships. I actually did it today. So the memberships can change in the future, but for right now, we're doing Stream Queens again, and I'm going to be going live once a week every Tuesday. It'll literally just be a membership live for me and my members. So definitely join so we can have that 2 hour live stream.
no thank
And
you.
it's going to be super fun. And we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It's genuinely just going to be a good
No thank you. You know what? I'm just gonna sit in a corner and twiddle my thumbs, and I believe I'm gonna have a much better time doing that.
time. So, a second thing is, I didn't really
Like all she did was show like her food scrapbooking, which is fine. I love junk journaling. Junk journaling is freaking great. It's amazing. I mean it's amazing. I mean it's so much fun, but when you are a food addict and your junk journaling is all about food, that's a problem. That's like being an alcoholic and all your junk journaling is just pictures of beer, wine, vodka. Like it's like what the hell is this?
know if I wanted to talk about this because it is such like a heavy topic in the community, but I have been struggling really hard with my mental health and I have been vocalizing that
You're
by figuring
not the only one, Amber. And the thing is, what's so annoying, like again, what's so annoying is that you don't do anything about it. So if you're not gonna do anything about it, don't bother telling us. It who cares? It's like saying, "Oh damn, I stink." Oh, gross, I stink. And just every 10 minutes just saying that instead of just like hopping in the shower. I,
why not also mention this, but I do have a scheduled consultation with a therapist. It is someone who
consultation.
specializes in BPD and CTPSD, which I have both of those things. So the
Sure.
consultation isn't for a while, so that's why I was
I'm not a doctor, but I do believe she has histrionic personality disorder. I believe I said that in one of the vintage reacts.
like, I don't even know if I want to mention this, but I do want to let you guys know that like the ball is rolling and things are happening with that because I really do need to see someone. I am just not
Shit. The only ball that's rolling is the your ankle balls, girl. That was horrible.
doing the greatest. And it's not really like my BPD in this moment. It's definitely just like anxiety and just like a lot of like external things that are happening. And I just feel like I'm shutting down mentally and I'm trying really hard not to let that happen. And that's why like I'm still vlogging. Like normally, like feeling like this would have sent me down like a space where I genuinely don't even know if I would have been able to get out of it. I wouldn't have been filming, I wouldn't have been productive at all, but I'm still like trying to be productive and trying to have like a positive outlook in life. But right now, it's hard, like for the lack of a better term, and no pun intended, it just feels really, really heavy. I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders and it's scaring me. I have felt like this
Oh no, the weight of your lies is on your shoulders. That's what it is. And you are fearing what's to come.
a few times in
Where are
the
these
past
childhood
and I haven't been
photos?
able to get out of it. So I'm hoping that obviously this time is the same as well. Hello, hello. So it is the next day. It is
Okay, you know what? I'll say she looks pretty here. Now the freaking chokers is just it's just dead to me. The fact that Beck said that they had to clean the freaking choker cheese off her neck is freaking gross. But I'm gonna say she does look kind of clean, and this is pretty. I don't know how she's gonna look once she backs up, but
January 24th. So many numbers, so many dates. I'm actually
I
just
think I have earrings. Like, what do you guys think of these earrings? Are they cheesy? I don't know.
in the middle of doing some of my cleaning slash productive rounds. It's definitely making me feel better. I'm telling you, my mental health is shit. And every single day I expect to wake up and feel better, but
Oh,
it's not
finally, she actually said my mental health is shit. Okay, see, that makes sense.
not happening. Being productive does send off some endorphins for me, so it does help, but like I just
Yeah, like
feel
exercise.
this sense of just straight up depression and there's just a lot going on and I don't want to keep yapping about it. I kind of just want to move on
Don't want to keep yapping about it, but you know she's gonna yap about it in her next vlog.
from that. Like when it comes to like talking about it in my videos, of course I'll take care of it privately because it's not good to just like completely ignore your mental health. But anyways, I wanted to update you guys on the
Everything you do is just surround like it's all about your mental health. I mean, you ruminate about your mental health so much that you make yourself sick. Jesus, Amber. Like, you're 34. Learn how to deal with your shit.
puzzle I
I mean,
started.
I'm not saying like if you have like horrible depression stuff like that that you should just, forget about it because that's impossible. But the fact that this is all that her life revolves around is scary. That's scary.
And the Lego I started. So the Lego I'm doing is literally wasabi. Isn't it adorable? And this is how much I have completed. We have the little feet done. We're starting on the body. It does not look like a cat at all, especially when it's like facing this way. And then this is the
I
puzzle that
do
I'm
want
working
that
on. And
one.
that is how much has been completed. I've only worked on it like twice. It is a lot harder than I was expecting it to be, but I still enjoy it.
I actually had I was cleaning yesterday, like in the living room, and I realized that I had a box of I have a puzzle of plants, and I must have bought it like maybe 2 years ago, and thinking, okay, I'm gonna put it away for my dad and I to do together, and completely forgot about that. Because it was like all the way in the back. I usually don't clean around there. Yeah, I know. That's gross. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to myself. But yeah, like I now I'm probably gonna do some puzzles later then after I do some homework.
LOLing that you guys can actually see my face right now. But I'm sure you
Oh
guys
yeah, I'm
remember that
LOLing.
for my birthday video, I said that my mom gave me something super sentimental and I was going to share it with
Oh
you
yeah, let me
guys.
see.
So I wanted to
Oh,
do
it
that right
was the
now. I grew
photos.
up in and out of foster care. I have three brothers. Two of them were put in closed adoption. One of them, it happened almost right when he was born. And the other one, I
Thank
lived with for
God.
a while. I actually saved his life when he was a baby. He was
Okay, that story again. Um, it's it. Comments have been saying this since forever, and even when it comes to doctors, there was this woman who had done something to her kids. And one of the things that she said that happened, I freaking oh my god! If I find out if I remember who it was, I'll do an update. Like on community posts. But they were saying that their child was screaming and choking and turning blue and purple. And then it turned out it wasn't an accident. It was that, you know, she had done something to the child. And one of the key things were that a child cannot be screaming and crying when they're choking. It's just impossible. It's not even just a child, a person. If you're choking, you can't scream. I mean, didn't she say that she was choking a potato and she was like instead of doing this, which is I think this is like the sign that you're choking or something like that. Um she couldn't make any sound. So how is it that this little baby was able to make sound when he had something around a cord around his little neck? I mean, I don't buy that for a second. She just wants to be a hero.
My everything. My grandma
She's a
Judy
hero
was
in her own world.
also my everything. Obviously, so was my brothers James and Tony. So one of the hardest things I've ever had to experience was Jonathan being put up for adoption and my grandma Judy passing away. And it's almost as if I forgot what they looked like because all of that happened when I was very young.
I mean, that is sad. That is sad. Um, to not be able to even remember how people that you loved dearly look like must be very painful. I know my mom, she was born in Puerto Rico, and she doesn't have any photos of herself when she was little, and she doesn't really have she doesn't have photos of her siblings or anything. So that's something that she still grieves, and I wish I was able to, to I've been doing my best to find photos like with genealogy and stuff, but yeah, I would love to find a photo of her when she was little. But yeah, I went on a tangent there, but
I was 11 when Jonathan was put up for adoption, and I was 13 when my grandma passed away. And I didn't know this, but my mom had a photo album from the
oh,
time that I was actually in foster care.
you know what? I like this. I'm not gonna be saying shit about this.
And this actually shows my brothers, my dad, my grandma Judy, me during some visitations. And I wanted to share them with you guys. This is James when he was a baby. And since then, James is now Austin. And when he turned 18, he found me and my mom. So again, here's James.
Oh, I remember. So this is the boy that was like kind of singing in the bathroom. He sounded like he could have a good voice, but he needed a lot of voice lessons. And I think she said he's bi, and which I don't understand why she would even say that. She says she got his his approval on that, but permission, but
James and my dad, this was just like this little room that we got to have like
dude, she looks so much like her dad. And I look just like my dad. Um, yeah, especially when I gained some weight. I if I had no hair, I would just be like my dad.
visitation in. And this was before James got put up for closed adoption. And once he was put up for closed adoption, obviously we were not allowed to see him anymore. So again, my dad and James. So this is when I ultimately started bawling my eyes out. This is Jonathan. This is
Oh,
literally the other half of my heart, a very, very big half of my heart. I'm gonna start crying. He was everything. He was everything to me, and there he is again.
oh, he's precious. Look at that precious little boy.
And that's me in the back right there.
Let me see what? Oh shit! Look at Amber right there. Hold on a second. See, so why did she say that she was like two something when she was 8 or 10 or whatever? She looks like she was just chubby. She likes about everything, huh? I mean, no surprise.
And that's me in the back right there. And then
Dude,
here is me.
I mean, she was so cute. She really was. She's just a chubby kid. I mean, obese, but still just, yeah. Oh, she's so adorable. Wow, I never thought I'll hear myself say Amber is adorable, but she was such a cutie pie.
My brother Tony, and there's Jonathan again. And this is one of the last times that I got to see him. I had no idea that that was actually the case because I did not know that he was going up
And look at that pretty hair too.
for adoption until it actually happened. And it literally broke my soul. Here's my dad and James again. Here's my
He looks like a normal kid, man. How did this kid become this monster?
My dad, Jonathan, Tony, and me. So me and Tony were not put up for adoption. A, because we were so much older and people don't really want to adopt.
Yeah, that's a really big thing. I took a sociology class that was about adoption, and there are so many kids that are a little bit older, and into teens that are just desperate for a home, and they just, people want babies, which is so unfair. But adoption is so freaking expensive. I actually looked it up, and because I was like, if I'm unable to have my own children, like, can I adopt? And oh my God.
Older kids, it's a lot easier for babies to be adopted. And another big reason is my mom just didn't think she was a suitable enough parent to raise two other children. And this is when I literally pulled my eyes out. This is my grandma Judy and James here. And then here's another one of my grandma Judy and James.
Wish we
And
could
you
see
can
her
just
face.
tell, like I can tell because I remember her.
Wait, is that the same ear? I think she has the same ear.
Right here, she's so happy, and I can tell that she's smiling, and it's just really sweet. More of
That's it?
James, my
No,
dad. I'm
you can't
sorry
see
about the
it?
glare, but there's no other way for me to do this. It's more of James, my dad, Jonathan, and here is my social worker, and then the lady that is supposed to like be there for our visitation because we were watched and there was notes being taken and all of that. Here's more of James. So this is actually in the trailer where a lot of bad things happened. A lot of bad things. So this is my brother Tony sitting in the living room, and here I am, and it's
You're just a big girl, man. I still can't get over it.
like looking back at all
And
of
her
this,
hair is so shiny.
just all of this just brings up so much memories. This door was open literally 24/7. So this was actually the curtain in the living room because that's the only place where we had room for the crib. So Jonathan's crib used to be right here, and this is actually where the curtain on the string wrapped around his neck, and I saved his life. Back here is the
I swear, I think that the child probably had it wrapped around his arm or something like that. I'm sorry, Amber. I think you're unbelievably cute, but I just don't believe that lie. I just don't believe that story. I mean,
the kitchen, and then behind me is like a hallway that goes down to like the bathroom, my parents' room, and other
you know
places.
what? And living in a trailer isn't something to be ashamed about. So many people do. It's just about keeping your place clean. You can live in a teeny tiny studio and stuff, but if you keep it nice and clean, that's home, man. That's home. And especially nowadays where everybody that thought that they'll be owning homes, like me, um, everything is so freaking expensive. Yeah, like everybody has had to, downsize pretty much their dreams, and most people are just, living in small places and trailers. eh, They're become like, a thing that they make really, really nice trailers that are so affordable. Um, I watched these YouTubers or whatever. I don't know if it's YouTube or not, but um, and they, they put these like double wide trailers together and the smaller trailers, and they freaking hooked that up. And just like one was like for less than $50,000. It's like, oof. I mean, that might be an option.
Like that, but like this is crazy. It was genuinely so crazy. But there I am, and I was a good kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is one thing that I had going for me is
Um, I guess maybe she was a good kid when she was. I mean, I'm not gonna. I didn't know her, obviously, right? This is just what I think. I think that she did have some behavioral issues, and it was probably made much worse knowing that she wasn't gonna be with her parents anymore. That's gotta be soul crushing. Um, and losing her favorite grandma, soul crushing as well. And I think she internalized all that pain, and she expressed it in ways that was um detrimental to everyone around her
even
and
through it all,
herself.
I was a really good kid. There's James. There's Jonathan again. And there's my grandma and James again. And I do call him James in these pictures. Austin does not mind because his parents actually kept the name James. So his middle name is James. And I just thought that was super cool that his parents.
That's cute. That's really nice. Um, yeah. Yeah, I guess if I were to ever adopt, which, I don't think I am, but if that were to happen in the future, yeah, I'm not gonna be changing names.
Parents did that. And then here's more of him. And then the last photo is Jonathan
Oh,
again.
look at him.
Again, we were just like sitting in this small little visitation room, and that was one of the last times I saw him. So it's like having this genuinely meant the absolute world to me, and I bawled my eyes out. You guys genuinely have no idea. Like to have that like in my presence and for my mom to like pass that down to me like just meant the world to me. But I do want to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and honestly I'm sorry I've been kind of like Debbie Downer down in the dumps. I'm actually going to be hanging out with my mom tomorrow, and I think that's going to make me feel genuinely a lot better. I'm not sure if I'm gonna vlog or not. I've been vlogging every single day, and I don't think I've stopped since sometime in November, but it's been like a nice outlet for me, whether I'm sad, happy, it doesn't even matter. I enjoy sharing my life with you guys, or some of the pieces that I choose to share. But anyways, I am gonna end this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey
Alrighty,
guys.
that's that. I mean, the photos are cute. As when it comes to Amber though, I mean, it's the same shit, right? Same shit. But I really enjoy seeing the photos. I think this is the first time that I finish an Amberlynn vlog where I'm just like, oh, I mean, that was sweet. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and be doing more vintage reacts. So hope you guys go and watch those. Give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you very, very soon, all right? Bye.